Hey guys, this is Quad Gamer 13 with part 3 of my review of Madden Social, the free Madden offering from EA Sports. We're going to go into an actual game and check out the gameplay here. So we're going to go into play, and you can see on the left it lists the games that currently I have going, where it's my turn, as well as the opponents that I'm waiting for to be their turn. We're just going to collect these points here. As you can see, I've won this game, so this is just a summary of what I won from that game, experience point wise and coins wise. You can tell it gives you points based on my consecutive wins, the games completed, the points I scored in that game, the yards earned. Every down and drive you play, you get the opportunity to earn more points and more coins. And as you can see on this screen, you have the opportunity, if you've played somebody already, to have a rematch versus them. If you get a player that you've played that you really enjoy playing, you may want to rematch just to keep playing them. Sometimes you get guys online who are very cheesy players. Those of you know what that means. It's just someone who doesn't play very realistically and isn't very fun to play against. You may not want to rematch versus them. But if you do find somebody you like, you can play them. So we're going to go to my listing of games here and find a game that we can play. Now, I don't have any games started, so what we're going to do is create a game. So this is a great opportunity to show you guys how to create a game. The find a game option, if you don't have any friends that have the game, or you don't have many Facebook friends that you think want to play, you can click the play next to find a game, and what it's going to do is it's going to go out there and start searching for someone you can play. And it's just going to create the matchup and allow you to play them, and it's usually somebody that's fairly closely matched to you. So while that's going out there, we're gonna hop into the game at the start here. We're gonna go into this guy's game, this versus LaDonna game, and we're gonna play him. I'm currently down 14-0. So you can see the pop up there. Tyler R's challenged me to a game. So that was my create a game. It's now found this guy named Tyler, and it's created a game versus him, so I can play him now. So let's go into that since it's now there. It usually only takes about a minute or two for it to find, depending on how many users, but sometimes it takes a little bit longer. So as you can see, it tells me I can start this game, so we're going to click start, and it's going to use up one of my energy packs. The energy pack is essentially one offensive series that you are allowed to play. You're offered 10 in an hour that you can play. They reaccumulate one every hour, but once you've used up your 10 in an hour, you're kind of stuck. So this is the interface. At the start of a game, similar to when the opponent has finished their offensive drive, there's either going to be a kickoff or a punt to you. So this is the start of the game, so you can see we have the choice of how I want to return the kickoff. Take a note at the one on the far left says owned, and the one next to it, as well as the others, have a number 25 and 75 next to it. The numbers are the coins you have to pay to use that play. Your playbook is limited when you start. It increases as you play, and the more experience you play with and the higher level you achieve, you get more plays. And more plays are offered to you, and the cost to play some of those plays gets removed as you get better. But as you first get the plays into your playbook, as they're added at each level, they sometimes cost stuff. Usually about 60 to 70% of the plays are free, but the other 30% have costs to them. So I don't really want to use one of the ones with a cost. I'm going to go with the owned middle return. So we're just going to choose that, and we're going to go into the game. You'll see once in the game I have the view on the left, this XO button. It shows the whole play field and where the players are going to run. And on the left you can see my joystick, the virtual joystick, which allows me to run my player. Once I receive the ball here, you can see I'm going to run around back and forth here a little bit, and I'm going to get hit just inside my 20 and get popped pretty good. So it's going to give me a summary that I've returned the ball 18 yards, and that's now my play, 1st and 10, and it tells you who ran it out and that sort of thing, which if you want to read is interesting. And you can see if you flip the card here, it can tell you what my kick returner is. He has a speed of 94, a catch of 75, elusive of 85, so that's who I got returning that kickoff there. It gives you those options for who made the play to see who the player is. So when I click continue, it's going to click me into my playbook. Now you have two views. You have the basic view and you have the pro view. Basic view gives you run, short pass, long pass, special teams. So any run that you have in your playbook is locked under run. Any short pass, under short pass. Any long pass, under long pass. It doesn't matter what the formation is. It's just divided in that way. If you go to Pro View, it gives you the different formations. For example, I have single back I form, shotgun, goal line, and special teams. Now, depending on how you play and your experience level and your knowledge or your choice of play that you want to run, you may specifically want to go to a certain formation. Like if you're in a short down short run, like a 3rd and 1, you may want to go into I formation. So you may specifically want to be in this view. Or if you're wanting to run it with the field spread out, because you know you can spread the defense a bit more, you may want to choose single back. But if you just want a selection of everything that you have for particular runs or passes, the basic view is really nice. Like if I want to run a play here that's an actual run, I know I can click into run and have a look at everything I have for runs. Which is also good if you don't get to play the game a lot because you don't really memorize your playbook very well, so it's a quick way to grab a nice option of plays. So we're going to go into run, and we're going to look at what plays we want to choose here. Again, as you can see, some of the plays are listed as owned. These first couple are owned. I own all these plays. It doesn't cost me anything to run one of those plays. But the one that says 25 here, the halfback blast, is going to cost me 25 points, 25 coins to run that play. That's okay because you can see my bank is at 58,000. But if I didn't have anything in my bank, I wouldn't be able to run that play. So bear in mind when you're in the auction house buying your players, leave yourself a little bit of coinage because if you want to run a play that you have a fee for, you can't run it if you don't have anything in the bank. It's that simple. So we're just going to choose, we're going to go with the halfback blast and pay the 25 coins because that's what I want to open with. And you can also see, I should note here, you can have this flip left or flip right. It just flips the play as you would in the Madden on the Xbox or PS3. You can't do that at the line of scrimmage, but you can do it here. So we're going to choose halfback blast and we're going to go into the play screen. This is a run play. So run plays, you use your joystick on the left to move your player left and right, and you use gestures on the screen to do truck, juke, or spin. Swiping up is truck, swiping left to right is a juke move, and swiping in a circle makes the player spin. So we're going to snap the ball by touching the screen, and my player's going to run, and I'm going to try a juke move. So he's going to run, he's running, I'm going to swipe. Oh, I got tackled there before I could really... pardon the slowness of this. I have the recorder going, so it's making the screen go a little bit slower than it really would. The game actually runs very fluid and very smoothly on an iPhone, but because I'm recording this, it's a little bit slower. So I didn't have a gain there, so we're going to do one more run, just so I can show you the juke move, and we're going to do a pitch, so the guy is going to have some room to run. So we're going to halfback pitch, and again, swiping up is truck stick, swiping left to right is the associated juke, and swiping in a circle or like a half moon makes you do your spin move. So we're going to try running to the left here, and we're going to try a juke move. So we're running out. I'm just going to swipe, and you can see he jukes, which really wasn't a good idea because I'm behind the line of scrimmage, but I just wanted to give you guys an idea of that. Now passing. Passing is similar in that you have the joystick on the left, but on the right, the bottom right corner, you're going to be seeing a listing of the number of your receivers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, depending how many receivers are on the screen. So after you've snapped the ball, you want to click the button that's associated with the receiver you want to throw to. So we'll choose a long pass here, just for example. As you can see, Madden suggests which play you should use. Don't really follow that too much because you don't really know what it's based off of. Sometimes it's okay to follow, but have your own strategy, run your own game. So we're going to go with this deep cross here. As you can see, it's going to have 4 players in the pattern. It's going to have 2 wide receivers going deep. It's going to have my tight end going across the middle, and it's going to have my running back flaring out and running down the sidelines. And it's going to cost me 75 points, 75 coins to run. So we're going to go into that. And I'll show you as we go into this. When you click the view button on the left, or pardon me, on the right here, it will show you the pattern and the player numbers in case you don't know them. So you can see my tight end is number 2. So when I click snap, when I snap the ball on the right, you're going to see a listing of 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons for the associated receiver. And I'm going to click 2 to try to throw to the tight end. Clicking 2, throw it over the middle, incomplete. So it's really that simple as far as passing. Because it's 4th and 15, Pardon me, guys, my voice is going here. Because it's 4th and 15, it's suggesting I should punt, but for the sake of this demo, I'm going to go in and I'm going to throw one more pass just to see if I can get a first down and show you guys the interface for passing one more time. So we're going to go with this tight end curl play. And again, I'll click view to bring up the receivers. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see the patterns they're going to run. I'm going to try to throw it to my slot on the right, forward number 4, because he's going deep and I need a lot of yardage here. So we're going to snap the ball and I'm going to drop back and I'm going to see if I can hit him down the seam. Going back, there's my buttons. Tapping 4, throwing deep. Not very accurate. Oh, I'm intercepted. So I got intercepted on that play. As you can see, the defense took over. I tackled him inside my red zone. You'll see now on the splash screen they're going to tell me that I was intercepted and it's going to the defense. So now when I send it over to my opponent, he's going to be really happy because I've given him the ball in the red zone. So I click continue. It tells me 4 plays, 4 yards, an interception, and it's going to send it over to my opponent. And it pops me back to the main play screen, and I can click remind if I want to send them a reminder like, hey, hurry up and play your play. Which I will just for the sake of showing you guys that. So as you can see, the interface is really easy to use. It's really simple, just a joystick left and right. If you're running, it's a swipe across the screen for the different moves. And if you're passing, it's just simply tapping the appropriate button to throw to whichever receiver you want to throw to. It's a really great game. It flows and runs really smoothly. As I said, this video is a little bit slow simply because I have a recorder running in the background which is slowing down the gameplay. But if you love football and you love Madden, or either or you just want to try it, give it a try. It's free. The gameplay is very fluid. It's very smooth. It's very realistic. It's a lot of fun. You have the opportunity to challenge your friends or people you don't know. And it's just a great time, and for a free offering, it's about as good as you can get. So give it a try, and I hope you liked this video. If you did, please like it or subscribe to my channel. Please leave any comments you'd like or suggestions for other videos you'd like to see or anything you'd like me to focus on. I'm going to continue on with some series of other games. Hopefully you guys will watch those, and we'll have some fun discussion, alright? Take it easy.